frontier was a vast, untamed wilderness. The American frontier was a place of danger and hardship, where settlers and traders faced the constant threat of the unknown. On June 6th, a young French-Canadian fur trader named Alexis St. Martin was diligently working on Mackinac Island in Michigan, a bustling hub for the fur trade. A sudden and unexpected accident occurred, one that would change his life forever and leave an indelible mark on medical history. A shotgun blast ripped through his abdomen at close range. The wound was horrific, tearing through flesh and muscle, leaving a gaping hole. People expected St. Martin to die from such a grievous injury. The frontier was not kind to those who were severely wounded. The blast created a hole, a fistula, directly into his stomach, exposing the inner workings of his body in a way that was both shocking and unprecedented. Dr. William Beaumont, a military surgeon stationed nearby, was urgently called to the scene. He was known for his dedication and skill. Beaumont, a man of science and ambition, saw a unique opportunity in this tragedy. He realized that this unusual wound could provide unprecedented insights into the human digestive system. Little did he know that this chance encounter would shape his career and the future of medicine. Beaumont's observations and experiments on St. Martin's wound would lead to groundbreaking discoveries, forever changing our understanding of human physiology. Dr. Beaumont tended to St. Martin with the limited medical resources available on the frontier. The prognosis was grim. The wound was severe, and infection was a constant threat. Yet against all odds, St. Martin clung to life. Beaumont's meticulous care and St. Martin's robust constitution played a part in his survival. Weeks turned into months, and gradually St. Martin's wound began to heal. However, the healing took an unexpected turn. The fistula, the hole in his stomach, remained open. This unexpected outcome presented Beaumont with an unprecedented scientific opportunity, a window into the human stomach. The fistula in St. Martin's stomach was more than just a wound. It was a direct view into a part of the human body that had been shrouded in mystery. This unique condition provided an unprecedented opportunity for scientific exploration and discovery. Before this, knowledge of digestion was limited, based primarily on animal dissection and speculation. Scientists could only hypothesize about the human digestive process, often drawing inaccurate conclusions from their observations of animals. Beaumont recognized the scientific potential of St. Martin's condition. He saw an opportunity to advance medical knowledge in ways that had never been possible before. He could directly observe the process of digestion in a living human. This allowed him to conduct experiments and gather data that were far more accurate and relevant than any previous studies. He could experiment and learn in ways never before imagined. Beaumont meticulously documented his observations, conducting various tests to understand how different foods and conditions affected digestion. This marked the beginning of a unique and controversial partnership. St. Martin, despite his initial reluctance, agreed to participate in Beaumont's experiments, driven by necessity and the promise of care. Beaumont, the ambitious scientist, and St. Martin, the man with a hole in his stomach, were bound together by circumstance. Their collaboration not only advanced the field of gastroenterology, but also set a precedent for future medical research involving human subjects. Beaumont began his experiments by tying food to a string and inserting it directly into St. Martin's stomach through the fistula. He would then withdraw the string at intervals to observe the stages of digestion. He analyzed the gastric juice, noting its acidity and its effect on different types of food. Beaumont meticulously recorded his observations, documenting the rate of digestion for various foods. He discovered that digestion was not a purely mechanical process of grinding, as previously thought, but involved chemical processes. His findings revolutionized the understanding of the digestive system. The relationship between Beaumont and St. Martin was complex and fraught with ethical dilemmas. Beaumont was clearly driven by scientific curiosity, but his treatment of St. Martin has been subject to much debate. St. Martin, while initially cooperative, grew weary of the constant experimentation. He missed his family and longed for a normal life. Beaumont at times treated St. Martin more like a research subject than a patient. Despite this, their peculiar partnership continued for years. St. Martin's financial dependence on Beaumont played a role in his continued participation in the experiments. Beaumont's experiments went beyond simply observing digestion. He studied the impact of emotions on the digestive process, noting that stress and anger affected gastric secretions. He experimented with different food combinations, observing their effects on digestion. His meticulous observations and detailed records formed the foundation for his groundbreaking book, Experiments and Observations on the Gastric Juice and the Physiology of Digestion. Published in 1833, this book revolutionized the understanding of digestion, establishing Beaumont as the father of gastric physiology. Beaumont's work had a profound impact on the field of physiology. His experiments were groundbreaking, providing the first direct observations of human digestion. His findings challenged prevailing theories and laid the groundwork for future research. His meticulous methodology set a new standard for scientific rigor in the study of human physiology. Beaumont's legacy extends beyond his specific discoveries. He demonstrated the importance of direct observation and experimentation in understanding the human body. Section 8. The Ethical Dilemma, a question of consent and exploitation. The ethical implications of Beaumont's experiments on St. Martin are complex and continue to be debated. While Beaumont's contributions to science are undeniable, his methods raise questions about consent and exploitation. St. Martin, though he consented to some experiments, was not fully aware of the risks involved. He was also in a position of dependence on Beaumont, which raises concerns about the voluntariness of his participation. The case of Beaumont and St. Martin serves as a reminder of the ethical considerations that must guide scientific research, particularly when it involves human subjects. Section 9. Alexis St. Martin, life after the accident. Despite the discomfort and disruption caused by the fistula and Beaumont's experiments, Alexis St. Martin lived a surprisingly long life. He outlived Beaumont by 28 years, dying in 1880 at the age of 83. He fathered several children and continued to work, even using his unique condition to earn money by demonstrating his fistula. St. Martin's resilience and ability to adapt to his circumstances are remarkable. His story, often overshadowed by Beaumont's fame, is a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure even the most extraordinary hardships. Section 10. Remembering Beaumont, a legacy of discovery and controversy. William Beaumont died in 1853, leaving behind a legacy that is both celebrated and scrutinized. He is remembered as a pioneer in gastric physiology, his work forever changing our understanding of digestion. However, his methods and his treatment of St. Martin continue to spark ethical debate. Beaumont's story reminds us that the pursuit of scientific knowledge must always be balanced with respect for human dignity and ethical considerations. His contributions to medicine are undeniable, but so too are the complex ethical questions raised by his work. Section 11. The enduring significance from fistula to modern gastroenterology. The story of Alexis St. Martin and William Beaumont, though set in the early 19th century, continues to resonate today. Alexis St. Martin, a fur trapper, suffered a gunshot wound that left him with a permanent opening in his stomach. This unusual condition caught the attention of Dr. William Beaumont, a U.S. Army surgeon stationed at Fort Mackinac. Beaumont saw an unprecedented opportunity to study the human digestive system in a way that had never been possible before. Beaumont's groundbreaking work, made possible by St. Martin's unique condition, laid the foundation for modern gastroenterology. Over the course of several years, Beaumont conducted numerous experiments, meticulously documenting his observations. His work provided invaluable insights into the process of digestion, the role of gastric juices, and the mechanics of the stomach. Their story serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of scientific advancement and human experience. The collaboration between Beaumont and St. Martin was not just a scientific endeavor, but also a deeply human one, marked by mutual dependence and ethical considerations. It also highlights the ethical complexities that can arise in medical research. Beaumont's experiments on St. Martin raised questions about consent, exploitation, and the balance between scientific progress and human dignity, issues that remain relevant in today's medical research. From the frontier to the forefront of science, the legacy of the man with a hole in his stomach continues to shape our understanding of the human body and the ethics of scientific inquiry. The journey from Beaumont's rudimentary experiments to today's advanced gastroenterological techniques underscores the enduring impact of their work. Modern technologies like endoscopy and advanced imaging